While the term bailout may be stale from overuse the past 12 months, the emotions the word generates remain fresh even today. Outside a conference of the American Bankers Association in Chicago, community and labor groups organized to voice their anger with the beneficiaries of taxpayer money in the financial industry in the hopes of stricter regulation going forward.
The bank got bailed out, we got sold out.
An estimated 5,000 marchers chanted,
Hey, hey, ho, ho.
Cheered, and shouted, leaving no doubt about their distrust for banks. Even as exactly what is a bank was an issue inside the conference.
Everything gets called a bank. A payday lender gets called a bank. A mortgage broker gets called a bank. A Wall Street firm gets called a bank. Everything gets called a bank.
Outside, marchers like Keith Scribner, a union president from Western Illinois, have very personal reasons for joining the protests.
Quad City Die Casting closed September the 4th because Wells Fargo would not keep the financing going for it. And it made, Wells Fargo owes us $220,000 in benefits. Right now I'm on unemployment, and Bank of America is getting ready to foreclose on my house due to the fact that I just can't make the payments on it.
Scribner's story highlights what some protesters believe is a bank's primary responsibility.
Their responsibility was to keep the financing going for all the little people.
What is the responsibility of a bank right now?
Well, right now, I think a bank has a responsibility to the people who invest in the bank, which is every working American. Everybody who has a mortgage, everybody who has a savings account or a checking account, that's where the responsibility lies, not in executive compensation or anything else. They got to step back and see really where their base is, and their base is with the working people.
They need to give back some of that funding to the people that need it.
Washington's role in regulating banks was also an issue for picketers.
Well, the responsibility of the banks is to try and keep getting more money. The responsibility of the government is to control that. We need more control over the banks. The banks are just trying to do what they've always done, which is to make more and more money.
And as the debate in Congress over financial reform continues, count on the protests to continue as well.
And this is just the beginning.
We reached out to the American Bankers Association to get their response on what is the responsibility of a bank. And while they were not willing to speak on camera, they did release this statement. The role of a bank is to make loans and offer financial services that provide value to its customers. The bank must make a profit providing its services or will go out of business.